Last night, after the winds calmed down and the rain moved out, at least 3 local families are now dealing with the tragic fallout of those storms.
Our Mamie Baugh has more on 2 of those deaths, one in Allentown, where a man died when he was electrocuted by live wires, and in Ross Township, a man there was killed after a tree came down on him.
2 different circumstances, but the same heartbreaking situation. Right now, both families find themselves not just cleaning up following the storm, but also making funeral arrangements for their loved ones. You're looking at the remnants of a tree that killed a man when heavy winds and rain took over the region yesterday evening. It snapped off here and came crashing down while Raymond Gordon was outside. This is a photo of him and his dog Victor. Jill lives right across the street. She knew the 67-year-old for 20 years. They would walk their dogs together.
He was a good man who worked hard and loved his dog. Very friendly, hardworking man. It's very devastating.
The tree was resting on this street. It's since been chopped into pieces. I'm told Gordon doesn't have any children, just 2 pets. Victor and his cat R2. Both are okay. Victor has been at the police department since the tragedy. Gordon's best friend will pick him up. Jill tells me she can't believe her neighbor is gone.
I'm so very sorry that this happened. He was such a nice man, and I'll miss him a lot.
On St. Martin Street in Allentown, people are feeling the same way about a man who worked on their street. He was electrocuted by power lines that came down during the storm.
Dave was the humblest guy. He was such a kind man, 59 years old, unbelievable painter.
59-year-old David Lipinski was doing painting work. A live wire fell on his truck. He tried to move it with a stick. That's when he was electrocuted. Duquesne Light officials urge people to stay away from downed power lines.
If you see wires down, you have to assume that they're energized, and you cannot approach them or use devices that you might think make it safe to move those lines. Allow that to the emergency responders.
Reporting in Ross Township, Mamie Baugh, KDKA-TV News.